Hello, this is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. Hi everyone, how are you doing? Man, my health has been weird recently. I had a bit of a health scare. I had like intense pain in my upper abdomen. Like after several days of having not intense, just, annoying chest pains. And it was like, that was a bit of a scare. I haven't had those, ever. Those kinds of pains. And, yeah, that can be any sort of thing, but it's, considering how it just kind of suddenly stopped after, taking a breather, sitting down and having a little sip of water. Considering that, it was probably nothing serious, but I will get that checked out. But yeah, suffice to say, I am not in the best condition today. But let's try to go for like 2 hours or so and get a little bit of progress done here. I hope you all are doing okay. I'm happy to see you too. I'm happy to have you here. How are you doing? Jules, congrats on being first. Suba, hello there. Message, what is up? What is up, my potted friend? And Connie, hello. Man, I really wanted to get a proper mission going on for today already. Not already, but I would have liked to do it yesterday already. And then I would have liked to do it ahead of time today, but apparently that wasn't in the cards. I do have an idea. Brief respite, therefore joy. Man, I'm so glad to have you here, man. I did have a certain idea of what the next step should be. Last week, the mission was to make ourselves aware of our current status quo in terms of habits and stuff. And now the next step would be to try to put something into action. Put things into place to make sure that we have one positive habit that we can sustain using the techniques we've learned, and to help break one. Uneventful day, but also concerned about you and the health scare, so I was like, I should stop by. Aw. I don't think it's anything to be concerned about. Probably. Just saw John Hamm do an ad for Skip the Dishes and my soul hurts. What is Skip the Dishes? Also, hi, how are you doing? Blah. So yeah. Wow. Yeah, I think it's probably nothing serious. But yeah. Skip the Dishes is like Uber Eats, DoorDash, etc. Oh. Why? Why is it called that? That sounds more like something that you would call something where you don't eat. Feeling under the weather. Yeah, you could say that. I've had back and or chest pains for a few days, and then earlier today, just an hour ago, I had intense upper abdomen pains, and it was intense, and that makes a dude think, But yeah, saw a video with Elmo and Andrew Garfield talking about grief. Oh, interesting. I would like to see that. You could share that in the Discord. I would like to see that. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's try and go for like 2 hours today. I think that sounds manageable. Where did we even stop? I don't remember. Where did we stop? Last thing we did was how to find and fix the causes of your bad habits, right? That one was about reprogramming yourself. Basically about, yeah, understanding that everything has an underlying, deeper cause that you're tending to with something that might not be the ideal way to attend to it. And yeah, you can break those bad habits by changing the way you think about them. For instance. Thank you, Teiyu. Sent on the cool videos? Okay, thank you. Alright. Oh, wait. Hang on. Damn, I just accidentally opened the right thing. Damn, the right page. And we are pretty much at the halfway point. Look at that. Also I just realized that I actually I failed to properly name the video today. I mean the stream. Blah 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 blah. Atomic habits. There we are. Hello Spasmo, how you doing? That is such a cute emote. I should copy that. That seems easy to animate. Alright, so, we have things to do. So, let's try and do the things. I think that sounds like a good idea. Sarti and Sarti. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Sleep was really weird this morning. What was weird about it? Okay. Beep. Okay. Yeah, I had a bit of a weird sleep too. I had a moment where I was like really sure that the stuff that happened in my dream was real, and I was like, oh man, times have changed. Okay, I'll be back with y'all in like half an hour. I know this experiment. I don't think that's lucid dreaming. I think that's just like a weird in-between state that you get sometimes, where you take a moment to realize that the stuff that happened didn't actually happen. I wasn't aware during the dream that I was actually sleeping. wonder what this sounds like to you guys. Can you hear that? Interesting little aside, like, he's mentioning Art and Fear, which is another book that was in the running for what to read. And the cover has a quote from the author of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, which is also a book we might want to be studying sometime. It's all coming together. What is wrong with my handwriting? What gave me the idea that this L needs a line through it? It's not a T. Teiyu. Oh, bah! Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. Hi, Golan. Thanks. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go 13. Trying my sleep when I woke up was a shift in my state of mind. Zoning out is a different effect. There's some negative thoughts, but I'm real 6 minutes. I'll try to give that. I'll try to read that and respond more thoroughly later. Gotta keep the goat fit in case Shadow Garden needs help. Shadow Garden? Whew, what is that? Hey there, Infinite. Are you okay? Whew. Hello. Wow. Oh. Oh, hello. Hi there. Mina. Digimon raid. Oh, hi.
Blink
Thanks for the shout out.
when I do it. Okay, you ready?
Ooh.
You ready?
Oh, that is beautiful.
There you go.
Ara ara. Hi there. Mina, man, it's been so long since I've seen you. Thank you so much for the raid. For everyone who doesn't know, this is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. I'm striving to become a mental health content creator. Right now, my my physical health is a little bit down, so that's an issue. But yeah. So I'm usually a bit more energetic, but man, I'm so grateful for the raid. Digimon raid, but you were just chatting. What was the stream like? Also, hi Ruby, how are you doing? Oh, let me give Ruby a shout out too.
The
Oh
mighty
my.
hand mustache. I'm a crab mustache goblin now.
That is very silly.
Look at all the hands. Look how powerful I am now.
Hang on. Oh, I forgot to pause. Blah. Yeah. Also, Waffle Brewery. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, we are doing a study stream right now. With Pomodoro. So, there's still like 60 minutes left before I'm supposed to be talking to people. And, you know, we're reading Atomic Habits. And, yeah. Once the break time is on, I'll be sharing my findings with everyone. and we can talk about and discuss all of that a little bit. So there's that. Yep. Last I checked, Mina was actually studying psychology, right? So, how's that going? I'd love to hear more about that. I should drop by your streams again. Like, it just, yeah, I'm following so many people. And I figured you probably forgot about me at this point, and I was like, oh, I don't know. You know? Counseling graduate. Oh, you graduated already? I didn't realize. Becky Howling. Hello there, thank you for the follow. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll get back to the reading. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, if anyone has any questions as to where we are right now in this whole thing, then go ahead and ask. We're in like the midway point of the book. So, yeah. I don't know if that tells you anything. But I guess it means, yeah, there's a lot to catch up on. I'm running
out of jokes to put into TTS, but hi.
TTS. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. Also, hi Reverie, how are you doing? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's get back to reading. So I'll try to respond to stuff too if it comes up. It's like it's kind of a funny situation to get a raid while I'm supposed to be reading stuff, so it's like I don't know. I don't know if anyone's still gonna be saying stuff. So but I'm not supposed to be speaking, but I don't know. But yeah, I can. We're playing it a little loosely. Anyway, so no worries. Okay, where was I? Right. Yeah. The brain basically looks like a muscle. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, I should find a better way to do this. Hi there, Slip. Yeah, I should find a better way to prop up this thing. But how do I do that? I don't know. Hello. Thank you for the hydrate. The goat is under the weather, but doing his best. How's the slip? And I really hope that wasn't too terribly loud for you guys. Alive? Well, I'm glad you are. I like that you're alive. You're snackless. Oh no. Oh, Slip, I'm so sorry. Hang on, I'll find something. I'll find like a pillow or something to prop this thing up on. There we go. Zeno! Hi there! How you doing, Zeno? How are you? And where's my pencil? There it is. Hi. I'm studying atomic habits. Super EP's rainy season getting... Oh. The rainy season? Do you live in India? The monsoon season? Canada, basically the same thing. Yeah. I used to be very much in the camp of like the cold is better because you can actually do something about it. But yeah, it makes me lazy. Yeah, the daylight makes a big difference, I think. Beats. Oh jeez. I'm awake. Oh dear. Is that related to what you were saying earlier about your dream? Your sleep? I'll remind me to get back to you on that. It was a lot at the moment, so I'll get back to you and properly read all that. Mm-hmm. Hi there, Jinx. How are you doing? Will be lurking? Okay, thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Mm-hmm. Oh. Intéressant. There we are. Oh, this is a fascinating one. I don't know if you guys are gonna agree, but like this answers a lot of questions I had. I'll tell you in a bit. Otis. Hello, friend. How was fun? Ich muss epen. Oh no. Ah, Duke, hi there. Thank you. I'm feeling way better than I was a while ago, but you know. Wow. How are you doing? Hang on, I gotta keep reading for like a minute or two. Ooh. I didn't make a lot of progress in terms of pages, but there's some substantial stuff in here. Just finish work and do a shower. Nice. The work on my end, it's you know, could be going better considering like I'm a little drained, but it could be going a lot worse too. So, you know, it's all a matter of perspective. Yeah. Pages per second isn't exactly the most relevant, that's true. I just hope, you know, I'll be able to... Oh wait, It occurs to me I didn't actually set like more units than one. So now we don't actually have a 30-minute break, but that's fine. We can just take a break for however long it's gonna take us. So, hang on. Before anything else, Super had a thing for me to read. What happened both during my sleep and when I woke up was that there's a shift in my state of mind. Zoning out has a different effect. Self-talk is different. There are some negative thoughts, but unrealistic scenarios connected to them. So I can better heal my mind and come back to the present moment more easily, rather than being more affected by these emotions. I can't think deeply like I used to. I can't analyze people like I used to. Is that... Hang on, that's a lot. Did that all happen since you were last asleep? Both during my sleep and when I woke up, there was a shift in your state of mind. Zoning out has a different effect. So like, some negative thoughts, unrealistic scenarios connected to them? Can't think deeply like I used to? This is... I'm having a hard time really grasping what you mean. I can't be argumentative like I used to as well. I get more tired doing them. Changes are dedicated more to internal peace. Is that all, like, just today? Because if it's just today since you were last asleep, then... You know, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Like sometimes you just have an off day, I guess. But, having trouble describing this as well. Oh, I don't know. Like, do you feel bad? Does it make you feel bad, or is it just like strange? A span of a few months. Oh, okay. That's a little bit more concerning then. Oh. Unfortunately, I don't think I can really help you with that. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, you're probably more qualified than I am to recommend, like, exercises you could do to, like, ground yourself or to, like, interrogate where that might be coming from. Strange isn't something new. Oh, so maybe you're just changing as a person? I know that when I first started taking psychiatric medication, I felt something strange, and it was like, I don't know how to categorize this, I don't know what to do with this, I don't know what to make of it, and it was scary, you know? And then I was bringing that up in like a group that, you know, for people with ADHD, where we try to learn about our condition and stuff. And they were just like, hey, you know, maybe you're just perceiving the world differently now, and it's not bad, it's just different, you know, maybe you just have like more capacity now to feel all these things, and it's, you know, it's nothing actually bad, it's just your brain expanding, or, you know, that's maybe saying a little bit much, but, you know. But yeah, the moment I did that, it was like the moment I accepted that. Hang on, I just realized there are different mic settings. The moment I accepted that, I stopped feeling so weird about it, because it was like, okay, yeah, I guess it really is just me feeling different, because my brain is functioning differently now. I might be coming from a place of ignorance, but it sounds like you're burnt out, like you're just unable to bring up that mental power. Maybe. There's a lot of things this could be, like that would be something you have to really bit by bit pick apart with someone qualified, probably. Where's the bingo card and Ghost Radar? The screen seems less messy than last time. Well, I'm sorry. Also, hi, Double Helix. Yeah, I moved some stuff around to make it less spread out, and also hang on, I can bring this back, and is this good? Wait, this is something different. No, that doesn't belong here. How about this? Yes, very good. Scottzilla, hi, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I think I saw you following me on Blue Sky earlier. I think that might have been a thing that happened. Anyway, thank you very much. Hi. Prefect, very good. Oh, wait, you're not supposed to be seeing this. They're not supposed to be seeing this. No. Hang on. Held by gunpoint by Pink Kobold. Oh no. she does have that quality. Gosh, I don't think you would have seen anything sensitive there. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you like my vibe. This is also new for me to express openly here when I'm putting faith and trust in a safe space here. Aw. I'm glad. I'm really glad. But yeah. I'm really glad you like my vibe. I'm usually just a little bit less sleepy than I am right now, but like, my health is a little bit, you know, is a little bit not what it's supposed to be. Highly recommend web fishing. It's a very comfy fishing game. That's so. I think I've seen too many fishing games that are actually horror games that I was like, don't know if trust. But I think you're serious about that. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I was never into fishing games. But I don't know. Oh, the point is, anyway, hang on, give me a second. A spirit is being lured. We've been hanging out at night with nightly creatures in the background because we want to lure a little bat. Oh no, it's cute. It's a hexwing. What is this? On the darkest of nights, hexwings can be spotted gliding through the skies, hunting for their prey. Their wings are adorned with magical runes that weaken and soften up their targets, allowing these spirits to swoop in and sink their long fangs in for a bite. Fortunately, hexwings are frugivores, feasting solely on fruits and nuts. Ah, okay, that's what the weakening is for the nuts. They do be feasting on those nuts. Unlike normal bats, which rely on echolocation to navigate, hexwings use their large ears to detect magical energy. The ears twitch and glow in the presence of a spell being cast, often drawing them to nearby witches. My research suggests they delight in assisting with the brewing of magical elixirs. Their talents adept at transporting small spell components to cauldrons. Normally solitary creatures, hexwings are known to gather in large groups. Hello. Well, hello there. What's up? Neshi Legacy, hello. Thank you for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. Oh, whoa. Nishi. Hi. Are you the puppy?
The garden?
Yup. Which means anyone walking through the area would have to have.
Oh wait, no.
Would have.
You're up there.
To have seen her.
Or are you? Which one are you?
So, Miss Minnie, what do you have to say to that?
What the fuck about?
It looked like a ghost face.
No.
I think this was better. No.
Facecam. Ah, I see. Well, hello there. Thank you for the raid. How was Astrobot? It's a really cute game, I hear. For anyone who doesn't know, this is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. I'm striving to become a mental health content creator. And for that purpose, I'm reading Atomic Habits right now. And we're studying that, and yeah, we're doing kind of a pomodoro thing where every half hour, I spend half an hour reading, and then I spend half an hour-ish telling you all what I read. Sabrina Jadex, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I hope you're well too. We did majority of Metaphor Refantasia and a bit of Astrobot DLC speedrun. Oh, a speedrun, my gosh. Kanak is here, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Man, Metaphor Refantasia, I don't think I'll play it, but even just the battle theme alone it's so wild. That battle theme alone really makes me consider maybe playing it. Because just those vocals, you gotta be bold to just make a video game and come up with an entire new vocal style just for the soundtrack. It's like Tom the lad, I did all that, and some lad in Tom the lad, it's so good. Hi there, Roboto. Welcome in, welcome in. Not like world record speedrun, but it's part of the progression to be a completionist in Astro DLC. Oh, miss you. Well, now you're here again. I'm happy to have you here again. Metaphor has a demo where it takes like 48 hours to finish the demo. This is in contention for Game of the Year. She's super fun to play. Oh man, it's probably like super big, isn't it? Like those Persona games that take like a year to finish. Thank you for the follow, Neshi. Roboto, could it be that you guided the reindeer? Could it be? If so, thank you very much for that. The sussy crew died to so many enemies today. Could you spare some EXP golden armor? I don't think I can spare EXP. I think that would involve you killing me. I'm not up for that today. Maybe ask me another time. Also, yeah, let me scrolling up. Lena the NPC. Chia seeds? Chia seeds? Chia seeds. Yes. Kanik is here. Roboto. There you are. Sabrina Jadex. And Nessie Legacy. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming in. Okay. Right. Infinite, you wanted to do a self-promo pass. Well, what is your desire? What do you wish to promote? Did I read everything? I think so, yes. Neshi Legashi. Legashi. Legrongashi. Anyway, let me give you a follow. Okay, right. I haven't actually, we're actually, what do I do with the self-promo pass? Well, I don't know, you now have permission to promote something about yourself. I guess you can just ask me for like a shout out or something, or, I don't know, you go ahead and make your own promotion. It's basically just a permission slip to do a thing. Also, thank you for the headpad, and also I think you did a hydrate earlier. Yes, you did. Hi there, Wolfie. Right, that's what it was. I didn't say hi to Wolfie yet. Hi. YouTube channel, I do MMD videos from VR chat. Oh. Yeah, Infinite is a cute cat who does MMD videos in VR chat. Yeah. Yeah, good morning. How are you doing? Just past 10 AM? Hope you're having a good one. Okay, I can feel my life returning to me. But I hope you're doing better. Hang on, can I wave? Come on, hand tracking, work with me. I can't. I'm trying to wave. There we go. Hello. Anyway. I am trying to wave. Anyway, I am better, thank you. You're not cute. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I was just confused by the fact that you're cute. Yes. Okay. Right. Yeah, I had a big health scare earlier when I got my mom worried and stuff like that. But, yeah, I think it was probably nothing serious after all. There's some stuff where you don't know if it's just your tummy acting up or if it's like a heart condition or something, so it's like, But yeah. I'm pretty sure it was just a tummy. Now, I have yet to actually... No, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm okay. I'm okay. Considering that the pain subsided after just sitting down and having like a sip of water, it was I think that suggests that it probably wasn't that bad. Even though the pain was exquisite. Did you know that that like doctors describe intense pain as exquisite? That's such a weird phrase. I need to write and run. It's 4 a.m. here. Oh dear me. Okay, yeah. It's nice to meet you too. Hope you have a good rest of the stream and week for everyone else. Cheers again for the shout out and robot. Did suggest the right? Yeah, I figured. Yeah, have a good night. Have a good night. I hope you get some good rest. Yeah, and it's been nice to meet you. Take care, and yeah, thank you for entrusting your community with me. Yeah. Okay, so let's recap what we had here. So based on those 3 steps, those 3 parts of behavior. Hang on, let me bring up this again. And oops. Make it no. Come on. Why are you being like this? Is my... Sorry, I'm trying to change the size of the cutout. Oh, it was Alt. Okay, there it is. I guess I just missed it earlier. The wrong button. There we are. If you generally couldn't tell in the moment whether it was your stomach or your heart, you better go tell the doctor, or else I must go get a bonk emote from somewhere and bonk you. Right. Yeah. My first idea was to call my mom because, like, she, she's had all sorts of things, basically. And I don't know. I already had a thing before where I had like kind of a panic attack because I had like some intense pain that was unfamiliar to me and thought that I had like internal bleeding or something, and then I almost passed out because I started hyperventilating, and I wanted to make sure that I'm not just overreacting or something. But yeah, then I went to the nearby pharmacy where I always get my medication, and they were just like, I don't know. Like, there's either the option of like going to a doctor or like calling an ambulance. Maybe just sit down for a moment and like have a glass of water. And then I don't know, since the glass of water helped quite a bit, and the most nearby doctor couldn't really do anything for me. Yeah. Hey there, Dorian, how you doing? So. What was the thing? This is not the thing that I wanted to show you guys. This is a different thing. What is the thing that I wanted to show you? Ah, yeah, right. The thing that I wanted to show you is way earlier. So, based on the 4 stages of habit, right? First one is the cue, which is which is like a thing in your environment, whether internal or external, that you perceive, and that makes you have a craving. Yeah, which is the second step. And then that craving, in response to that craving, you have a response, which is a behavior that you use in order to hopefully get a reward, which is the satisfaction of the craving. All right. So we've gone through some ways to use those steps in order to basically make cues for good habits super obvious and cues for bad habits invisible, to make the craving for good habits desirable and the craving for bad habits undesirable. Now the next step is to make the response, the behavior that you respond to the craving with, as easy as possible. So, hello hot dog poisoning, how are you doing? This isn't really that smart, honestly. Like, it's really simple once you get down to it. Doing alright, just worried about you. Hope your heart's doing okay. No, my heart is fine, I'm pretty sure. That sounds dissatisfactory, but I wish you good luck that it stays better now. Yes. I'm well, how are you? I could be better. I might have to wake up early tomorrow to see a doctor. Because, like, if you want to see a doctor, like, without an appointment, you have to wake up super early. I don't know why they do it like that. It's the worst. I've been here the whole time, Teiyu, but I'm gonna be honest, I haven't paid it any attention because I've been dealing with a situation. Oh, don't worry. You deal with that situation. Situations come first. Okay, so now, right, that's that for now. Oh, also, right, there's this, I don't know, normally solitary creatures, hex wings are known to gather in large groups at the start of fall, and then we got raided. These groups reached their peak on the night of Halloween. Still unknown why this behavior occurs, more study is needed, but it's quite a sight to see, as their wings glow and seem to form new magical patterns in unison. Perhaps they are casting some sort of ritual. Mayhaps. Seeing a doctor is good, don't ignore it like me. That's how I ended up in an ambulance being brought to a specialist hospital. Just realized that must cause stress or anxiety. No, don't worry. I think I'm a reasonable amount of stressed about it. Like, I'm concerned, but I'm pretty sure nothing bad is gonna happen anytime soon, so yeah. But yeah, I'm concerned enough that I guess I will wake up early tomorrow. If you ignore it and end up in an ambulance, well, you've been warned about getting bonked. And also, I would just be the worst role model in terms of, like, you know, taking care of yourself and stuff. Alright, so this chapter starts with, of course, a study. Which I've seen variations of the study before in other places. Like, he used a study where one group of students was a photography class, I think. One group of students was the quantity group, where they were tasked with just taking as many photos as they could. And the other group was the quality group, where their task was to produce the best photos. Just one super good photo. And it turns out that the quantity group actually produced the better photos, because they spent that whole time, like, actually taking photos and, you know, getting a feel for it. And, you know, strengthening those neural pathways that are involved in taking a really good photo. And experimenting and just collecting experiences. Meanwhile, the people in the quality group spent a lot of time, like, thinking about what makes a good photo, like having a bunch of unproven hypotheses and whatnot, and then just took, like, one photo that was, like, no, it was mediocre, I guess. And, you know, there's been similar stuff like that. Like, the example I've heard before was, like, a pottery class, where, yeah, basically the same thing. Like, one group made a lot of pots and stuff, and another group was supposed to just make like one really good one. And yeah, the former group made the better parts. Can be hard to take care of yourself. It is a 24/7 job with no vacation days, so don't be too hard on yourself. If it can take longer to do what's right for you, yeah. I'll try. So yeah. The author makes a distinction between between motion and action, like between being in motion, which makes you feel like you're doing stuff, but it's different from taking action, which is actually doing stuff. Where the difference is that like being in motion just means like, I don't know, you might be planning, brainstorming, stuff like that. Just, you know, you're doing things, but it's all theoretical. You're basically like walking in place, I guess. While action is, you know, it's something that you're doing that actually produces a result. And that is scary because doing something is the first step. Trying is the first step to failing. To kind of quote The Simpsons. And you know, that is scary because we fear failure and the criticism that might come with it. It do be hard. So yeah, motion can help, but it can also turn into a form of procrastination. And it's tempting to do that. It's tempting to turn it into a form of procrastination. Like when you're at that point, you really have to just cut that out and yeah, just start like doing the things. How do you say that? Start making Nägel with Köpfe. What? How do you say that in English? Nägel mit Köpfen machen in English. Nails with heads. Yeah, thanks. I got that far. To chop someone's head off? What? No. To go the whole hog. To put one's money where one's mouth is. To hit to hit the ground running. To get serious about something. Something like that. I agree with Familiar Fae, and I hope I wasn't being too hard on you just now, but it's very reassuring hearing you agree to go to the doctor. I mean, I'm not that opposed to going to see a doctor. It's just, man, why do they only open for like, you know, acute cases from like 8 to 9:30 in the morning? Why you gotta be like that? When someone's like badly ill and needs the help, like they're gonna be sleeping in, right? So inconsiderate. So yeah. So then, basically, the brain is like a muscle. It grows and atrophies with use and disuse. Okay, so your brain doesn't actually grow, but your brain actually changes in its composition, like in how much gray matter is in any one part of it, depending on which part of it you use the most. Like taxi drivers have a huge brain area that is associated with like spatial reasoning, with like keeping track of like where everything is in the city, of course. And it even shrank again once they retired, after a while, of course. And right, the strengthening of neural pathways is called long-term potentiation, which, once again, that's a thing that is trained through repetition. The more you use a neural pathway, the more it gets strengthened. And yeah, once you reach a certain point, once you reach a certain point in this process, there's a point where you reach automaticity, where you don't even need to think about an action in order to perform it. Which right now, yeah, that makes me think of like imagine the big pros of Super Smash Bros, for instance. Like a beginner at Super Smash Bros has to consciously think like, hey, okay, if I press this button, then it's gonna have this effect. All right. And then someone who's like good at the game can play the game without having to think about it. And then someone who's like really good, they can just like not even really be looking at their own character. Like it's just that character is just happening automatically, basically off screen, like while they're focusing on their opponent trying to read them. And someone who's like a pro can probably like do all that, like reading their opponent, like doing their own actions automatically, and actively be formulating like strategies and stuff in their brain. Does everyone not do that anyway? Look at my own character, right? Because apparently you're very experienced. I've heard some of my other European friends say the same, and that's wild to me. We have urgent clinics that can see anything too much for a normal dog, but not enough for the hospital, open from like 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Then after that you can have an after-hour section at the hospital for the same purpose. I mean, we do have urgent care clinics. I just, I just don't think that is necessary. Like, yeah, just to make sure that it's nothing serious that's going on in my general chest area. Oh, nice. Well, look at you. The doctor shortage does have effects. Not good, not good. My doctor has better hours, but I gotta commute to a different town to see him. Ah, dear. Hearing the things you read out loud makes me think I'm gonna wishlist Atomic Habits. Yeah, it's really good. The more you learn, the more wrinkles develop in your brain. We still have barely mapped 5 to 10% of the brain. Oh, really? Is the thing about wrinkles really true? I haven't looked into it, but I vaguely remember hearing something about like the smooth and wrinkly brain being just kind of a eugenics-y kind of thing, where it was like, ah yes, this is the brain of a nincompoop. Atomic Habits by James Clear. Yes, the Clear dude. Urgent care is different from emergency care. It's for stuff like a broken bone or heart pains kind of stuff. Oh. I see. Oh. The more folds a brain has, the smarter. Oh. More just the surface area of the brain. I see. Thank you for that, Pat. Well, in that case, there you go. There's my brain. Big old wrinkle. Okay, where were we? Right. So my guy often gets questions like, how long does it take to build a habit? And it's not a question of how long, but a question of how often. Basically, there's no magical length of time that it might take. But it takes a certain amount of repetitions. Now, hang on. You still will. First of all, here's the habit line, right? I should have brought this up before. Yeah, the more you repeat something... okay, wait, let me read that out. In the beginning, point A. A habit requires a good deal of effort and concentration to perform. After a few repetitions, point B, it gets easier, but still requires some conscious attention. With enough practice, point C, the habit becomes more automatic than conscious. Beyond this threshold, the habit line, the behavior can be done more or less without thinking. Don't know what happened here. A new habit has been formed. So yeah, there's a line, once again, once you pass it... oh, I didn't realize you guys aren't actually seeing the text. Maybe I should just move it over here. Here we are. Yeah. ADHD folks tend to struggle with habit forming and habit keeping. Yeah, it definitely doesn't make it easier. Like, it works the same way, but it takes more effort to stay consistent. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not like a super expert, but I think it's like that. Like, the mechanics are the same, but it's just... it's gonna take a little bit more effort to keep everything consistent enough. Can also just lose habits one day. I mean, are you sure about that? I mean, I can see that kind of being a thing. That it's easy to like drop out of a habit. But I think it's like, you know, like when you develop a muscle and then it atrophies, it's easier for you to build the muscle back up again. So I think if you do lose a habit because, I don't know, something happened and your brain just got overloaded and then you stopped doing the thing and then it was like, nope, I guess I'm not going to do it anymore, then it's probably going to be easier to just get those grooves back, those grooves for your behavior to run through in your brainium. Also, here's a graph that I don't understand, but yeah. Case in point about my wrinkly brain. This graph shows someone who built the habit of walking for 10 minutes after breakfast each day. Notice that as the repetitions increase, so does automaticity, until the behavior is as easy and automatic as can be. So like, I don't know how they measure the automaticity of this. But, I don't know, I guess this is supposed to prove that it's just the repetitions rather than the length of time or something. I don't know. But yeah, I guess maybe they were judging like how consciously they had to remind themselves to do it. Probably that. Okay. I think that's that for now. And then, oh yeah, the law of least effort. Now here's an interesting one that had me all fascinated earlier. Doesn't hang on, I'll quote a little bit of that. In his award-winning book, Guns, Germs and Steel, anthropologist and biologist Jared Diamond points out a simple fact. Different continents have different shapes. At first glance, this statement seems rather obvious and unimportant, but it turns out to have a profound impact on human behavior. Hey there, Wisp. How you doing? So what's fascinating about this? We talking about building habits? We are. What's fascinating about this is that, yeah, the difference in the geography of these continents is plays a big role in how quickly these the people living there were able to develop agriculture and like grow as a nation, and, you know, all sorts of other developments that build on top of that. Because like the Americas are kind of more like vertically oriented if you look at a map, and yeah, Africa and the Americas, while Eurasia is horizontally oriented, which means that along the thing is that climate tends to be relatively consistent horizontally across the map. So when you figure out how agriculture works in one particular climate, then you can keep spreading further east or west and apply the same knowledge there. But when the place you live in is more like oriented from north to south, then you might quickly run into totally different conditions. Like you can't grow Florida oranges in Canada. And that, yeah, that really fascinates me, because like I've always been thinking about, like, you know, a lot of people have like this essentialist view of like why certain cultures develop more quickly than others. But nah, I was always pretty sure that it has a lot more to do with like just the place where they were. And yeah, this confirms that. That is one of the many factors. It's just, yeah. Hi there, Carnage, how you doing? Nice to see you. And what this has to do with habits is that, yeah, this is about the law of least effort. A huge factor was animal husbandry, right? That probably also plays into that, right? Like, that's probably a similar thing. Like this, not every animal can survive in every climate. So, yeah. Doing pretty good today. What about you? I've had better days in terms of health and stuff, but you know, I'm trying my best. Yeah, the law of least effort, which is another one of those things that I really love, because the law of least effort that's actually a physics term. Where's the quote? Law of least effort. Law of least effort. Where is it? Ah. This is a foundational principle in physics, where it is known as the principle of least action. Ah, there it is. The principle of least action. That's the physics term. Right, I got that confused. It states that the path followed between any 2 points will always be the path requiring the least energy. This simple principle underpins the laws of the universe. From this one idea, you can describe the laws of motion and relativity. Yeah. And that is... I love that stuff. I love it when you can describe human behavior using something so universal to just the way that the world works. Because, like, yeah, it's hard to argue against there being something there, right? If it's like such a universal thing. Eurasia had a lot of pack-bond animals. The Americas only really have llamas and alpacas. True, yeah. Water will always flow where water has always flowed, is how my science teacher explained. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I guess a lot of it is also just yeah, chance with the animals. How they evolved over time. Okay. Law of least effort. I don't think, yeah, that's the last note I took. And yeah, that's how that whole civilization thing worked with the agriculture. People didn't see the need to like start trying to apply their knowledge of agriculture to places where that might not apply. Hello there, PhD studies. Or should I say foot studies? Hi. The R in I love that. That is my kind of humor. The R in PhD stands for raid. Give you a shout out. You might not have any clips yet. What was your main channel again? What was it called again? The C in PhD stands for co-working. Thank you for clarifying. Everyone. PhD studies, whose name is Nico. Nicosia PhD, right? Let me give a shout out to Nicosia PhD. Is a PhD
Nookboo, my
in...
curious friend, my overlord, you ask? Well, let me tell you, my creator Nico thinks he's in charge, but we all know it's actually Ocho the Goblin. He's the one pulling the strings behind the scenes with his green goblin awesomeness. And let me just say, if you ever get lost in Gartic Phone, Ocho's the goblin you want by your side. So Nookboo, have you encountered any mythical creatures in your adventures?
This is a very talkative AI. Yeah, as a psychology PhD with a focus on large language models. Or I think it was psychology, right? I think, yeah. It was psychology, but like computational psychology, was it that? Yeah, that was an AI. I mean, Nicosia isn't an AI, but the Panda was. For anyone who doesn't know, this is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. I'm striving to become a mental health content creator. And yeah, I'm in kind of low energy because of my physical health today. But I'm doing my best. I'm gonna do like one more reading session. We're reading Atomic Habits to learn how to be our best selves. Yeah. Okay, let me scroll back up. Dusturm, welcome in. Pixel Stormy? Starmy? Welcome in. And Black Thunder. And of course, Nico. How y'all doing? Human AI interaction researcher. Was I wrong? Was it psychology? I thought I remembered hearing or reading that. The start of describing human behavior with analogies to laws of physics or proverbs like that always strikes me as sus. Not that it can't be true, but this method of describing things can be easily used to spread some harmful nonsense. I don't quite know where I stand on that. Oh, you mean like because it implies like a certain determinism or something? It can be whatever you want it to be. Okay. With analogies to laws of physics or I don't know. Please explain. I would like to hear more about your concerns. Because like I really enjoy when, you know, there's something. I really enjoy finding like these overarching principles, like, you know, the path of least resistance being a thing both in physics and in psychology and that kind of thing. Yeah. I just, you know, I'm kind of a believer in the idea that there is something like an objective truth out there, and that, yeah, something like that. And we can't necessarily be sure that we found it, but if something is so simple and elegant, then it just feels right, doesn't it? I don't know. I feel like I'm raising a lot of red flags for like any huge scientists out there. But yeah. I mean, I'm not the first person to have that idea. I was about to say. I mean, look, I'm not gonna claim like that there's any way we can be sure about like what the truth is or anything like that. I just, you know, I'm of the same camp as like, I don't know, I don't remember who said it or how they said it, but there was like people who are like, man, this theory of relativity, like, it's such a simple formula, and yet it has such huge implications, and it's like, man, that kind of thing, like, that's I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just like the idea of there being a truth. I'm not gonna make more out of it than there has to be, but yeah, like, I'm not gonna say like, we found something that looks like another thing, this is the truth, or anything, you know. I am very aware of my limitations regarding like what I can or can't know. I'm pretty sure. And if not, I have enough people to keep me honest and stuff. But yeah, like, if you have any criticism, please do share. I don't know, I don't think scientific topics should only be allowed to be discussed by the scientific, even if you're not sure on things or knowledgeable. You should be able to talk about it as long as you're doing so from a good place and encourage others to do their own research or correct you. I'm not sure I understand how that relates. Like, I don't think... Yeah. I don't think scientific topics should only be allowed to be discussed by the scientific. That is... yeah. That is true. Even if you're not sure on things or knowledgeable, you should be able to talk about it as long as you're doing so from a good place. Of course. Maybe a bit the determinism thing, but probably more of the... this is simple and sounds plausible, so I'm gonna believe it sort of thing, without the thing being said necessarily needing to be true. Maybe this just sets off alarm bells that don't need to be set off. I'm gonna look up the author regardless. Yeah, like... yeah, I guess there is a risk there. There is a risk there about, like... falling for an attractive truth. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I would look at it more as like a, don't worry about it, Dorian, don't worry about it. I would look at it as more as like a lead, right? Like, if you can observe similar patterns in between different things, like if you notice that objects move in the path of least resistance and people move in the path of least resistance, then that's the start of a hypothesis, which you can then try to prove or disprove using, like, you know, research. So, yeah, I getcha. Okay, was there anything else left to say? I hope I didn't scare away our PhD by being like too popular science. pop science, I guess is the term. Spread of... okay, let me just check if there's anything else that I should share before I've reached the point where I stopped reading. Right, basically, yeah, this chapter is gonna be about making the behavior easy. The behavior that you want to do as easy as possible. Which is a smart strategy, not a dumb one. Like, a lot of like behavior change things, like a lot of grifters and stuff are gonna be like, yeah, just pull yourself up by the bootstraps. We'll have to leave now. Have fun reading. Okay, take care. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Take care. Up. Yeah. Quoting a bit. Conventional wisdom holds that motivation is the key to habit change. Maybe if you really wanted it, you'd actually do it. But the truth is, our real motivation is to be lazy and to do what is convenient. And despite what the latest productivity bestseller will tell you, this is a smart strategy, not a dumb one. Yeah. Like, that is just a... like... another example of like me using these overarching patterns. Like, I really like to think of stuff in terms of evolution, and yeah, I think our development as people is very similar to like the development of, I don't know, like a species of animals, in terms of like adapting to our circumstances. And yeah, the same principles apply. Like animals, you know, the reason animals aren't all like super huge ripped dudes is because like that takes a lot of energy, and like there's only so much energy to go around. Like if the whole savannah was occupied just by lions, then you know, at some point those lions would just starve, because all they have to feast on is all the lions. And then they would be tearing each other apart, and then there's nothing left. And yeah, so the reason you actually have to keep working your muscles in order to convince your body basically that you need those. The reason you need to work out is because the principle of conserving energy is such an important factor. Like your body just always assumes like conserving energy is the first most important thing, and then you basically have to like send in the proper paperwork to really like demand, like give me more muscles. I need them. And then you need to keep resending that, like, no, I still need it. I still need those muscles. Really, believe me. They're super important. Like, see how much I'm using them. See. In fact, give me even more of those. Give me more of that, please. Like, see how much more muscles I'm using now. Look how much I'm pushing myself to the limit. Like, more muscles, please. And your body is like, okay, fine. I guess we can arrange for that. But if I see you slacking off, we're gonna be downsizing. We're gonna be downsizing that real quick. So yeah, don't see anything all too suspicious on this Wikipedia search results, so I guess I was probably just being a scary cat. Yeah, no worries. Also, Atsumori! Hey there, how are you doing? I love that way of explaining it. Thank you. I was pretty proud of it too. So yeah, that's the way you also have to that principle also so many rays today. Hi there, Anon Yuri. Let me give you a shout out. Let me give you a shout out to Anon Yuri. You're adorable. Hi there.
Aiden,
Hi.
Aiden. Hello there, Aiden. Thank you for the follow. It's so sad that I
Look at that cute bear.
To end stream. I'm sorry for that, but welcome for the stream. And I have to go now. 4 hours now. Well, I have to go now. But thank you.
But yeah, was a cute bear. Sorry, that's that's what happens. How to remove all clips, bro? You go into your video producer thing and into clips, and then you delete the old clips, basically. Okay, I got more recent one on my plate. Okay, let's give it another shot. Okay, let's give it another shot. That's not a bear. Are you okay? Also, hi. How was your art stream? Not been a bear for a long time. Oh, well then. For anyone who doesn't know, this is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. I'm striving to become a mental health content creator, and to that effect, we're currently doing this thing, reading Atomic Habits, and yeah. Don't tell Boxhead how to remove clips. There's one he's been wanting to get rid of, but I think it's hilarious. I mean, it's not hard to find out if you really want to. You just go in the thing where the stuff is. Hi Broily, how are you doing? That stream was okay, drew a little bit, could only do 2 drawings. What are we drawing? Would you like to share it with the class? And also, Gaylord Farquaad. Thank you for coming with the raid. Skippity to you as well. Beerus, ooh. She or they, forgot the pronouns. That happens, don't worry about it. Beerus, oh. I am they, okay. They. Anon. Anon is they, okay. Also Ru, TADC, what is that? Oh, the Amazing Digital Circus, ah. Okay, well, if you want to share, we can give you a little permit to post links, and then, yeah, we can look at it. Okay, but also, I should get back to reading. Let me just do like a more of a 20-minute session. How? I mean, if you've uploaded it anywhere, you can post the link. If you can't upload it anywhere, then don't worry about it. So let me take a sip. Can send it to you, or I mean, not unless you have me on Discord, I guess. Otherwise I wouldn't know how. Which I guess might as well do this. If you would like. In the Box Club Discord. Oh, The box club. Ah. Okay, that would work. Heard of an extension called Twitch Chat Pronouns that supposedly makes it very easy to convey your pronouns to others. Right, yeah, I should get that. Yeah. Either golden. Okay, hang on. I gotta do some sit-ups real quick. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looking forward to introspective art sessions. I'm glad you enjoy them so much. Okay. Well, let me know if you can show me the art, and meanwhile, I'll keep reading now for 20 minutes. Also, oh, we got some points. Yay! Nice. Okay. Look. Let's go. Send it in DMs. Okay. In DMs. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cute. Is there a topic? No. It's, for introspective art? No, that's gonna be, on Sunday. Where was I? Right, I wanted to, pause. show y'all the thing. The arch tax. Oh, so we were just rated by Anon Yuri, who drew something. And it's really cute. Oh, I get what's happening there. Like when the air in your clothes gets all like rises to the surface of the water. Also, are those a real Sphinx cat's paws? Yeah. I was wondering about that. Also, goddamn, that face in the background. The new Dragon Ball game, yeah, I hear it's pretty popular. Okay. Now, I am supposed to be reading, so, yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, this is a study stream where my hands kind of glitch out. And yeah, I'm gonna be reading a bit more of the book now for like 20 more minutes, and then I'll share the results with you. So, yeah, and then that's gonna be it for today because, yeah, I drained and also, yeah. Okay, take care. And the introspective yes. Okay, well, yeah, take care and, bye-bye. Thank you for the raid again. I will enjoy the book. Right. Alright, onward. Where did I put my notebook? The heck? How do I keep misplacing stuff so quickly? Like a superpower. Heck. Oh, oh, it's right underneath. Okay. It's right underneath the rest of the book. ADHD, yes, indeed. And that is indeed cricket noises. Really? Only the left headphone? Oh yeah, they do. Does it bother you? I can change to something else. Cannot unnotice Onyo. I just thought there were crickets outside until I realized there aren't crickets sound this time. Ah. Glad you're vibing, Brisk. Yeah. Yes, we have purring now. Wait, wait, where is it? There. I'll totally forget in a couple minutes. Well, looking forward to it. Hang on. When we got the kitty going on, we need we need the kitty. There we go. There's a kitty. In fact, what if... There we go. Wait, I'm blocking the kitty. No! I'm having a very productive study session. Hang on. Almost done with the chapter. Just a few seconds. Okay, so this chapter is one I didn't take a lot of notes on because it's mostly the same thing, but with a lot of examples and stuff. Hi Leon, how are you doing? Okay, so I'm gonna go through this one by one. I'm glad you're good. I'm pretty drained, so I'm gonna be also apparently I'm gonna have to wake up early tomorrow. So yeah, I'm yeah, just gonna finish this up real quick. Take a deep breath. Okay. And thanks for the hydrate. Okay. Oh, sorry. I should stop doing that. That was really loud for you guys. So, as we were, this chapter is about making things as easy as possible to do. Well, the things that you want to be doing. Basically reducing friction. As you can see by, like, if you look at any of the habits that you do regularly, they're probably going to be stuff that requires very little motivation and effort to do. Like scrolling your phone, checking email, watching TV, etc. That, you know, you just need to click a button and then you have the thing. Basically, every habit is just an obstacle to getting the thing that you actually want. Like, if you don't want to be dieting, you want to get fit. You don't want to meditate, you want to feel calm and relaxed and stuff. You don't want to journal, you want to think clearly, you don't, you know, etc. And yeah. And the greater that obstacle, the more friction there's going to be between you and the thing that you ultimately want. Which is why it's so important to make your good habits more convenient. Because it makes you more likely to follow through on them. Of course, like, we are able to do hard things. But the thing is, motivation is inconsistent. Like, some days you wake up and you're like, hell yeah, I'm gonna fight the world, I'm gonna fight God. And then other times you're like, I'm just a small being, why is everything so hard? And then on those days, you're gonna want everything to be going in your favor so that you can still, like, power through just a little bit, so you don't have to fight God. You can just, like, send in, like, a card that says, like, please consider yourself fought. And, you know, at least do something. Bean. You want the Pinterest journal vibe? Do I, though? Do I? I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna quote a little bit. The less friction you face, the easier it is for your stronger self to emerge. The idea behind make it easy is not to only do easy things. The idea is to make it as easy as possible in the moment to do things that pay off in the long run. Please consider yourself fought, yes. They should really sell those cards at like Walmart. Next subchapter, how to achieve more with less effort. Like, there's a little simile with a garden hose, like a garden hose with a bend in the middle. Like, there's two ways to deal with that. Like, you know, water can flow through it, but not as much. So either you can increase the pressure on the valve, or to just, you know, just remove that bend, to remove that source of pressure. If you just try to stick with it through sheer motivation, even though the going is hard, it's just gonna be a wasted energy, and it's gonna make it hard and stressful. It's probably not gonna be easy on, like, any part of the whole process. But yeah, if you can manage to remove that bend, then just do that. More with less effort. Komm in die WhatsApp-Gruppe 3K. No. This does not apply. This does not apply to get quick rich schemes. Right, one of the most effective ways to do that is the environmental design that we already discussed in an earlier chapter, where you basically design your environment to make the cues more visible for the stuff that you want to do. And yeah, it's gonna be easier to do stuff. Connie, good night. Rest well. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, it's gonna be easier for you to stick with stuff if it just happens to fit into the natural flow of your day. Like, it's gonna be easier for you to go to the gym if it's, like, right on the way to work or something. Aw. Rest well, rest well. Yeah, have all the good. Yeah, rather than, like, going out of your way for it. We often also have a habit of like, how we do, of like trying to establish habits in like hostile environments, like you're trying to stick to a diet while you're out to dinner with friends. There's like pressure to participate. Or you try to concentrate while using a smartphone filled with distractions. That kind of stuff. There's a little example of how effective that can be. Like Japanese firms in the 1970s applied a concept known as lean production, where they tried to make all the processes as efficient as possible. Using a what smartphone? A smartphone filled with distractions. Yeah. Basically, they try to make it so that everything that the workers needed was like right within range, and there's no other unnecessary stuff distracting them, etc., etc. And it made them like several times as efficient and apparently even more reliable, the products, compared to like American workers at that time. So that's why it was so easy for me to read a book that I'd placed where I spent the breaks at work. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly why. You're already there, you just need to be like, okay, let's go. And, you know, it pushes it right to the forefront of your mind. Like, you get in there and it's like, oh, there's the book. Guess I know what to do. And we're gonna get into exactly that in a moment. He first likes to refer to this as the as addition by subtraction. They looked for every point of friction in the manufacturing process and eliminated it. Yeah, that's why tidying up can feel so good, because you're moving forward and lightening the cognitive load that your environment places on you, which is, yeah, that's a big thing for me. Like, I live in chaos and I don't like it because it's a lot on my brain to process. I like it when everything is like nice and simple. You know, like not my layout right now. Guess I'll eat a book instead of breakfast today. Okay, good luck. Yeah, Dorian, we're gonna have to figure that out. Gonna have to figure out how to do that. Yeah, a lot of habit-forming products do their best to remove little bits of friction from life. Like freaking, there's like Alexa and whatnot. Dorian, right, familiar Faye is Dorian, yes. Yeah, because it's just super easy. Oh, you didn't realize. Right. I guess that would be confusing, huh? Yeah, like it's easier to just tell Alexa like play me some country music instead of like pulling out the phone, opening the app and picking a playlist, which of course is also easier than driving to the store to buy a CD and put that in the little thing that you have for it. Should really put my Twitch name into my Discord bio or something. Yeah, Dorian is gonna be streaming sometime. Could do with a more orderly room. Now I know how I'll spend my Sunday evening when I get back to that room. Yeah, man, that yeah, that would be something. That would be something. It's gonna have to be something that I tackle sometime soon. Because, yeah, that is gonna have to be a goal for like this week. To simplify my environment so that I can actually make some stuff stand out to direct me towards the stuff that I want to be doing. Of course, government has used similar things, like instead of linking to a web page with the tax form, they just link directly to the forum, which increased the response rate from 19.2% to 23.4%, which is something. My environment is not my fan. I wish we could just get along more. Dorian, you're in charge of your environment. You have to master it. You have to be the master of your environment. Doing the right thing and create an environment where doing the right thing is as easy as possible. Yeah, reduce the friction associated with our good habits and increase the friction associated with our bad ones. Mentally said the same thing to myself about my room for like the past couple months. Let's see if I actually do it on Sunday. Dear. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think this book is actually gonna give us any advice on how to clean up. There are tools that can help. Like, that is something that AI can actually be useful for. Like, to give you, like, actually in my ADHD group, someone actually brought that up. Like, she just told ChatGPT that, like, she has ADHD and she has like this and this like appliance in her home. Now, ChatGPT, please go ahead and give me a plan for like what to do every week and when and stuff. And then she loaded that into one of her like habit apps, and yeah. And it seems to work out well for her. It can be hard to control environment when I'm just a little guy with a weak heart that gets tired easy. Oh. Yeah, I know. Just, I hope you can find some way to make it as easy as possible for you to maintain something like that. Yeah, it's hard to organize. That is the big issue for me, is that I need to just sit down and figure out like where everything actually goes, so that I can then know where to put the stuff. And it's just that one step is such a huge point of friction for me. Maybe the titular atomicness is a clue. Maybe we just give up and nuke the room. I'm not sure that is what they meant. Okay, now here's a fun one. I'm just gonna read out this whole paragraph or two. Oswald Knuckles is an IT developer from Natchez, Mississippi. He is also someone who understands the power of priming his environment. Right, this subchapter is called Prime the Environment for Future Use. Knuckles died in his cleaning habits by following a strategy he refers to as resetting the room. For instance, when he finishes watching television, he replaces the remote back on the TV stand and arranges the pillows on the couch and folds the blanket. When he leaves his car, he throws any trash away. Whenever he takes a shower, he wipes down the toilet while the shower is warming up. As he notes, the perfect time to clean the toilet is right before you wash yourself in the shower anyway. The purpose of resetting each room is not simply to clean up after the last action, but to prepare for the next action. When I walk into a room, everything is in its right place, Knuckles wrote. Because I do this every day in every room, stuff always stays in good shape. People think I work hard, but I'm actually really lazy. I'm just proactively lazy. It gives you so much time back. That is the thing. Proactively lazy. I like that. I do stuff like that. I am help. Oh, I am so happy for your help. You are help. Lazy with a passion, yeah. Yeah, that is the good stuff. Like, just whenever you are already in the process of doing something, like, you know, going to bed, just put everything, oopsie daisy, put everything on your desk where it's supposed to be next morning, because you're already in the process of doing that thing, and then in the next morning you can just start, because there's no friction. Aw, Super, you're so sweet. Anecdote about his wife, where she has a whole box of greeting cards sorted by occasion, so whenever something comes up she can just grab the right card and send it off, instead of being like, something happened, I should go and get a greeting card, and then it just never comes up. That thing about IT people being very efficiently lazy has come up before. I'm beginning to believe there's something to it. Huh, probably. Okay, so here's some more examples of how to prime your environment to be ready for immediate use. So like if you want to cook a healthy breakfast, you can place the skillet on the stove and put everything, just lay it all out there the night before, and then when you wake up, you can just get right to making breakfast. If you want to draw more, just, you know, have a nice and tidy desk probably, and just have pencils and everything just right there on there. If you want to exercise, set your workout clothes and all that like right there ahead of time, ready to grab them and go. And if you want to improve your diet, just chop up a ton of fruit and vegetables on the weekends, like, and pack them in containers and put them in the fridge, and yeah, have them ready to go for the rest of the week. And you can also invert that principle to make bad behaviors difficult. Like, you can, for example, if you're someone who watches television, I don't know how relevant that is to my audience, but if that's something, let's just use this as a hypothetical example. Then, like, you know, you can unplug it after every use if you use it too much. Or if that isn't enough, you can take the batteries out of the remote control. Just to add like that extra little bit of friction. Or like, oh wait, there was another bit. Unplug it and take the batteries out, and wait. Right. That was for the first one. Unplug it after each use and only plug it back in if you can say out loud the name of the show you want to watch, instead of just turning it on and then zapping around to see if there's something on. Or like, I don't know, you can ask someone to hide the remote for you, and then you need to convince them that you really want to do it. Or something you can do with phones too. And yeah, as long as there's just like a little bit of friction and it's not just super convenient to just grab the thing that encompasses your vice, then yeah, it's gonna be a lot easier to just not do that, unless you're like proper addicted. But you know, unless you have like a serious like addiction, then it's gonna help a lot. Yeah, and that's that. Yup. Okay. I'm done. We're done. Yay. Okay, so, alright, y'all snuggly butts. We have done, finished, completed, indeed. We have a mission, which I haven't fully formulated yet, but it's going to involve basically putting something into action. Putting what we learned into action with a small first step. in both directions. We're going to use what we learned to change our environment to facilitate a good habit. And we're going to change our environment or our daily routines or whatever in order to impede a bad one. So make it easy for us to follow a good habit and make it hard for us to follow something we don't like. Yeah, I'm gonna need more time to figure out exactly how to apply that and write a little summary for the relevant information. But hopefully I can do that tomorrow. Yeah. And that's that for now. As ever, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, please do that, because that's where those missions are gonna be worked on. And we're trying to build a little community there of people who like to, you know, try to refine themselves. I don't know, refine, that sounds too refined, doesn't it? I don't know. Where we just like to support each other and help each other overcome the stuff that makes us unhappy. Yeah, and it's just a very comfy place, even if you don't, even if you aren't in the business of like working on yourself. Yeah. And also have a Twitter and a Blue Sky that I still haven't added to that thing. That's another thing. Like, I only ever think about stuff like the socials command or stuff like that while I'm streaming, which is when I can't work on it. So yeah. Okay, let's try it out. Let's try it out. Up. Okay. Who do we reside? Okay, there is a nice target. Okay. I think I got a good target. I think, let me scroll through the options one more time just to be sure. Yeah. I'm feeling good about this. We're gonna be rating just Jackie. Shout out just a Jackie. Teiyu's playing a shooting game, oh yeah. And Jackie is actually I think like a nurse at a psychiatric hospital. She doesn't really do like mental health content or anything. She's actually like a trash goblin sort of person, but you know, she's nice. I like her. Nice and fun. Yeah. Playing We Were Here Together. We Were Here Forever. Yes. Yeah. And yeah, she's rated me a bunch before, so I don't often get the opportunity to return the favor. Let's do that. If you have the emotes, please copy this raid message. Otherwise, please copy this also very lovely raid message. Either way, please make yourself heard. There's been a lot of good vibes, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the vibes. Yeah, And that's that. If you aren't taken with the raid for some reason, the link is up there to just Jackie's channel. And otherwise, yeah, we're gonna be raiding. Wow. Man. Stuff has been just kind of rolling, hasn't it? Thank you so much to everyone who's been around here. Yeah. Thank you to everyone who lurked. Thank you to everyone who talked. Thank you to everyone who rated. Thank you to everyone who's been here. You're all wonderful, and I'm glad to have you here. Yeah. We're gonna have another stream on Thursday, probably. I don't expect my health to like go downhill or anything. But you know, if it does, I'll make sure to take care of myself first. But yeah, hopefully everything should be okay. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming more Signalis on Thursday. Gonna try for a better ending. And yeah, I hope to see you then. And yeah, remember that you're loved. Bye bye.